Which toy? Which one?
You were squealing.
You want me to help pick? Yeah. Maybe a stuffed animal we can make it laugh. Stop. Let me fix your clip. I'm Kari.
And I'm Debbie, and this is Eliada, a little over 2 years old, and Amzi, almost 6 months old.
And we've been together for 15 years.
When I first saw Kari on the dorm floor, it was weird because right away I was like, I want to be friends with her. Once we did meet and started hanging out as friends, I knew early on we were like, wow, we're like best friends, you know, like that's strange, you know, to be best friends, you know, so close or so quickly with someone, and then, you know, within a few months we're like, wow, this is something more, like I don't ever want to be away from you, you know, we want to be together forever.
Debbie proposed to me in December of 2000, right?
Yes.
And we planned a commitment ceremony. We were closeted, so we planned it, just the two of us, and we planned it like a wedding. I bought a dress, we did a cake, we went on a honeymoon, we did it all closeted, and in August of '01, you know, before any state had marriage recognition.
Even though there was no marriage equality at the time, marriage was important to us. And even though we were closeted, it was important for us to make that commitment of marriage, that we would, you know, do all the commitments of marriage, that we were going to stay together and all that entailed.
We always wanted children. We wanted children before we met. We wanted children, you know, we just lived those years thinking, well, we have each other, we can't have children because we're closeted. And we did. We were at that point of giving up everything, and it was for the sake of having children. It really was, because when we said we're going to come out, it was for the sake of, we're going to try to start to conceive a child, so we have to come out now. We can't wait any longer. She got pregnant on our anniversary. It's just like a huge gift.
I think when we had Eliada, it was a very emotional experience to be left off the birth certificate, because we had been trying for so long to have a child, and the process of coming out, I mean, our lives were turned upside down, so all that emotion, and then someone to just easily say, nope, she can't be on there. It's like, do you know what we've been through? Like, do you know how much Kari loves this child?
I'm financially providing for the whole family, and I'm not on her birth certificate. You know, and Debbie's a stay-at-home parent, taking care of them 24/7, and she's not on his birth certificate. It's just kind of crazy to me. When we had Ellie, Florida did not recognize marriage. And then with Amzi, I was much more hopeful because Florida did recognize our marriage. So I thought, well, maybe they'll do it.
I think too, when the Supreme Court passed marriage equality nationwide, we're like, okay, I'm his parent. I cannot be a legal stranger to my son any longer. You know, this isn't right. You know, and they're getting older. We want this to be taken care of. If we have a third, fourth, fifth, you know, we don't want to face this again in the hospital. We want those protections for our kids and from birth.
If something were to happen to me, Debbie's a legal stranger to Amzi. If something were to happen to Debbie, I'm a legal stranger to our daughter, and that should not be that way.